Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Big Out to the 7 coming at you with another video. I know it's been a while. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And let's get right into this one. Today, yesterday I decided to get Assassin's Creed Origins. It was actually today. And this game is very interesting. It's really different than the other Assassin's Creed, and I really enjoy the combat of it and whatnot. But part of it also doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed because the combat, I don't know. Using RB and RT always reminded me of Dark Souls and whatnot. So, and there's even a parry button, and it's kind of crazy, but the combat feels great and smooth. This game is hard as hell. I'm playing on the hard difficulty. Holy shit! I don't even know. I just want to talk about it. It is insane. The amount of times I have died in the beginning of the game, just from simply archers just picking me off, is absurd. The game is absolutely absurd, and I really do enjoy. Sorry about my phone going off. I really do enjoy about how difficult it is. I chose to pick hard, and it really makes you think about how, because it's not like the other Assassin's Creed where you could just counter the enemy and just fucking kill him with a counterattack. No, here it's you actually have to battle the enemy, and you could dodge and whatnot and shit, and it's really instead the combat is really developed in thinking okay, they're captains or commanders, they're also other they're the grunt type units, and each of them plays differently, so you have to tackle every battle a different way. And you have the archers and shit, and I learned in the beginning I'm oh whatever, I'll just rush and fucking kill these guys. Nah, you cannot do that. You will literally get fucked up. And also mounted combat is a real I wouldn't say pain, but it's something else. It is very interesting. It's kind of like I don't know. It's different. Charging up and whatnot, you could slap them off their horses. You can even kill their horses, and it's so satisfying for me to let's say I have a bow and I'm aiming down and I just pop that perfect headshot. That is so satisfying, right off their freaking horse. It really is a satisfying moment to see oh shit, I just brought down this guy. And also they implemented upgrading your armor differently, and all this other stuff is really so cool. You have instead of it being eagle vision, you actually have the freaking eagle, and you control the eagle, and you fly around with it and pick out resources that you need, and you could go there and even helps you find those little areas. Let's say you take on a mission and you have to go find something, investigate a certain area. It will literally pinpoint for you. It's oh, you have to search around. It's bang, eagle vision. That's it. You actually have to do it now. You become the eagle, and you have the vision up top, bird, eye in the sky. You're looking down and whatnot. It's awesome. They even have this immense skill tree, which I'm a really big fan of. I love anything with skill trees because it really brings out an RPG type element to it, and I find that to be so creative. I mean, not creative, but it's different than all the other Assassin's Creeds because they didn't have an RPG type skill tree. It was more of you progress through the game and then you get all these other abilities. I know Syndicate, it kind of had a skill tree, but it really wasn't a skill. It was a skill tree, I guess, but this is more in depth because you don't have your gang and whatnot, and it's different. Also the weapons, and you have this new overpower ability, which affects different weapons in different ways. So the ones I usually use is the curved blade, and I think I started using this mallet, and essentially when I use my fury ability, my overpower, I don't know why I call it fury, it's essentially fury. My overpower, it's I get a bunch. It's everyone goes in slow-mo, but I get super fast slashes in one. I literally just become the freaking assassin Flash, and it is insane. I love that. But then there are other ones where if you're using a plain basic sword, you'll charge into the enemy and stab them in the stomach, and if you're using something else, let's say a hammer or a mace, you can smack them on the head and bring them down. And you can follow it up with a light combo, which I have. I haven't used it yet because I've been using the curved sword, because I got the digital edition, which comes with you have this epic shield, sword, mount, and costume. And essentially the epic shield and sword, whenever you hit someone or whenever they hit you, they get poisoned. So I've been finding that real useful, and definitely like, it's been getting me out of a lot of like tough and sticky situations. And I like just like those little things, like that little like added poison effect or something like that, really heightens the effect of like how much was put into the game, and how like each weapon has a different feel to it and has a different type of, what is it called, like archetype and like effects to it. Same thing with the bows. Like you have the hunter bow, the light bow, the long bow, and then the warrior bow. And each of them, they all do different things. Like you have the long bow is more obviously long range, and then I use the light bow. It's like really fast, like rapid fire. Then the hunter bow you could charge up, and the warrior bow, I think that's the one that fires 3 shots, and it's just absurd. And I also just got the upgrade. You'll see. With the no, it's called the Predator bow. The Predator bow, where I can control the shot. I mean, I'm absolutely terrible at controlling it at first. I kind of pick it up in a little bit, and yeah, I just think that it's so awesome, like how it's kind of like evolved and whatnot. I mean, to me, still my personal favorite is probably Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood. That's just my personal opinion, because I love that storyline. I absolutely love Ezio as a character. I love Desmond Miles. I love that whole story arc. And now you're kind of playing as someone else, and it's strange, because it's like this whole Abstergo thing. Like, where are the assassins? Like, where are the other main characters going and whatnot? Because after 3 it was kind of like, what are they all gonna do? And then you got like Black Flag and all this other stuff. It's like you're working with Abstergo, but you're not really working with Abstergo. Like, you're seeing all this other shit. It's kind of like all over the place. But I really do enjoy it, and I also love the characters in this game. Like, obviously, like, this is taking place in ancient Egypt, and I think that's amazing. Like, you could see like the Greek influence and whatnot. I even met Cleopatra. Like, and like I it kind of symbolized like how she actually is and looks like. I feel like with what I've read and learned in school and all this stuff about Cleopatra and how she was, and like it adds that effect, like, oh shit, like she wants to get her place back as pharaoh, and like holy shit, and like you're gonna help her out, but you're making like a brotherhood with it, and like that's where I see like the forming of the assassins. And like he's a magi, but he does like they didn't mention assassins, like they mentioned like assassinations, and then your wife in the game like gave you the hidden blade, and she's like, oh yeah, like watch out so you don't cut yourself. And even Leonardo da Vinci in Assassin's Creed 2 is like, oh well, we have to cut off your ring finger because like if you like the hidden blade might like cut it off. And in this game it actually cuts it off. Like when he does it, when he's assassinating one of the guys, like one of the main it's a snake mission, and when he's doing it, like he pops it up and it literally cuts off his ring finger. And I was like, oh my god, like that's so nostalgic and funny. It's something about it just brought me back to Assassin's Creed 2, and I was like, wow, Leonardo da Vinci was literally talking about this, how it would cut off your finger if you didn't do it properly. He's like, oh yeah, it's just a myth, when in reality it actually did cut off his finger, and that's hilarious. But this game, I'm a really big fan, and I'll probably delivering some like gameplays here and there. I just really wanted to talk about this game, and you know, I really feel like a real big sense of accomplishment, like after a battle, or just like even completing a little quest, or just doing anything, or even hunting and getting assaulted by a hippo. I feel that sense of accomplishment at the end of the day, and I really do enjoy it. So I hope everyone enjoys this video, just a little video I wanted to send out to everyone, because I know it's been like about a week since I posted something like my last rant, and I really do hope everyone enjoys. Like, subscribe, you guys do best, and please stay frosty. Get ready for the next one, guys, and I don't know, I might do a rant for the next one. I really don't know. Like, I'm kind of feeling a little iffy with this EA stuff. You know, I'm still on it. Alright, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed. Please, stay frosty.